Hello YouTube fans, this is TheSkullKlown. I am here to talk about because I was with my mom yesterday and my sister talked about people dropping off of their jobs. Um my friend, in his place there was a union strike, basically a union. And even that company is basically saying, the owners of that company is basically telling people, this is why you shouldn't unionize and everything like that. Because, obviously they want to push that narrative. Please don't unionize. Please don't. Yeah, because you won't fucking have a yacht anymore, motherfuckers. So, all of this stuff is happening for a reason. For a reason. We all know why it's happening for a reason. Some people could say that, oh, the reason this is happening because people are tired of not getting the right money or anything like that. Nah, it's not that, man. It's not that. People are just tired of the bullshit. People are just tired of the mundane bullshit that we've been living all our lives. Alright? And some idiots around here is going to be like, well, too fucking bad. Too fucking bad. Now this shit, people want change now. Finally, people want fucking change. And now you're saying too fucking bad? Get in the fucking goddamn corner, motherfucker, and stay right there in the fucking 80s and 50s and shit like that. Fucking stupid motherfucker. Seriously. You're acting like a person that's from the 60s and 50s that wanted, so-called colored people to be, basically suppressed, and you won't. That's the type they want to live in. Alright? Seriously. And all of these people that you see, all these politicians that you see, like they talk about Trump and all this shit, they're all gone, guys. They're not around anymore. The only thing that you've seen is a clone or a robot. Or a hologram. Sorry. Why do you think they kept pushing this AI shit? They're pushing it because they're not around anymore. They're not around anymore. Alright? Either they're dead or trying to figure out how to get out of here with the other reptilians, basically. And the greys and shit like that. And the insectoids and shit. The other Archons, basically. You know? So, but while they try to do that, some of them are already gone. Some of them are already dead. Alright? Seriously. If you see them on the screen as a puppet, they're not around anymore, basically. Okay? Seriously. You know? Even if they did, even if that was a real clip of them, basically, for example, they're still dead. Alright? For you to be all of these, for you to be a politician or a mayor or a fucking president and all that shit, you know what you need to lose? Everything that's inside of you. So a fucking motherfucking being that's in Archon can come inside of you and take control and do whatever the fuck it wants and not pay no consequences about it. Okay? So we are seeing the final days of this system. Alright? Some people be like, no, we're not. Yes, we are. Normal people that don't know what the fuck's going on are literally seeing people dropping off of their jobs. They don't want to walk anymore. My own mother was like, what's going on? Why do people don't want to walk anymore? I've told her. But you know how people are. You tell your family members and your friends, you know how it is sometimes. But people want to pay attention to other things. Well, I'm just like, guys, you don't have to pay attention to those anymore. You don't. We technically are free, like Remake said, shout out to him, but also we have a responsibility with that freedom. And I've always known that too. With great power comes great responsibility. Why do you think they put that in Spider-Man? Alright? They put that in Spider-Man for a reason. Alright? For people that are smart enough to know that when they get these type of when they get their own natural resources of what we call powers, basically, when they get that naturally, they have a responsibility. And what's also when they wake up and find out who they truly are, they have a responsibility to their people, they have a responsibility to their families and to themselves. I want to point this out for anyone that has basically have in tune with themselves. Basically, you have broken the cycle with your family members. So now all your family members are being reborn or coming back and being born and stuff like that. Guess what? They're not going to go through the stupidness that your freaking relatives have been through. Alright? My nieces are still young as hell. Alright? And when this system's gone, They're not even gonna notice. They're not gonna notice. They're not gonna be like, what the hell? They're never gonna care. Because they were kids. Why should they give a fuck? You know? And that's a beautiful thing, to be quite honest with you. The fact that these new kids, the new generation of kids that are being born and all this shit, they're not going to live through all the fucking bullshit that we've been going through for the past who knows how long. I will say, I will say around like the 1500s or 1400s, but still, that's what they always push out. You always got to pay attention to those stuff. Always pay attention to those type of dates too. Not to say we can't give them dates and be like, the motherfucker, this is what's going to happen soon, motherfucker. So if you notice anybody losing their jobs or just jobs in general just falling off, that is why. Jobs are falling off because the frequency of the planet is high enough. We brought the energy here to the planet to literally destroy the system. Now eventually, no. And the thing is too, once we brought this energy down, there was some people in their mind saying that, why the fuck should I do this, man? Why the fuck should I do this? And sooner or later, it's a domino effect. It's going to trickle down to everybody. Right now, there's a few people that be like, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to, I hear people dropping off of their jobs, doing unionize. I'm not going to be a part of that. I'm not going to do none of that shit. When things fall, other things follow. What are you going to do when the system's gone? You still going to go to work and sit there like a fucking dumbass? Seriously. Because at that point, you will have to realize yourself that, hey, there's no jobs anymore. Of course there's not. Right? For crying out loud, man. My mom even mentioned that, there's no cashiers anymore, basically. Technically, there's not. Right? You have a robot at Stop and Shop that cleans and watches everybody and can go back to its charger all by itself. You don't have to do it. It does it all by itself. People think we're in the year. What year do you think we are in, guys? We're close to 2025. Close to 2030. And you mean to tell me we don't we're not supposed to have this type of technology right now? Who told you that? Oh no, you were just regurgitated that because these motherfuckers told you that. Come on, some of this technology that they've been telling us, that shit was supposed to be around in the 40s when our grandparents were around, but they never gave it to us. Why would they? All right. You always promoted all, the future and all this shit. But guess what? They never wanted to build the future anyways. They don't want to build a future. The only future they wanted to build is fucking stupid people. That's all they wanted. As long as we can make more stupid people, we can control them more. That's really it. All right? Seriously. And there's going to be more people like me pointing out all of this stuff. And there are a lot of people, some people that, how there's some people out there that be like, oh, just, there's people out there that be like, oh, get over it or something like that, basically, because they think nothing's going to change. Well, those people are going to fucking goddamn realize that things are changing, all right? And they're gonna get their ass kicked. Not really their ass kicked. They're going to get spanked by Mama Universe, and they're going to be like, holy shit. And trust me, when Mama Universe smacks you, you will pay attention. You will. Because when she does that, that's when you got to look around, look at yourself, and you be like, what the fuck am I doing wrong here? That's the aha moment. That's when your brain finally clicks. You know that little freaking bing light bulb that comes on cartoons' heads? That's what happens. Alright? That's what's going to happen to a lot of people around here. It's already happening right now with these jobs. Right? So, and they've already told you guys that they want to get rid of nature by 2025. I mentioned this before, and other people have mentioned this before. So what do you think is going to happen? People are going to get out of their jobs because they're tired of the shit, and I'm pointing about the pandemic shit because they could do that. But guess what? It's not going to work, like I said. Because people are just tired. People are just fucking fed up. This is why I always said that, hey, the people that are fed up, keep doing what you're doing. Meditate, build, and all this shit. Do your Tai Chi. Do your wizardry and all that shit. Remediation, if you point this out, because it's true. Keep doing what you're doing. Alright? Because it's showing. Guys, Look at the stuff that's happening right now. All of that stuff that's happening, we did it. We did it. All right. Now let's bring it even further. All right. Let's bring this even further and bring it to the point that you will see these guys literally begging. All right. They're literally on their knees right now. All right. You might not see that. That's fine. I see them on their knees. I don't see them standing up. I don't see them wobbling like this. No. They're literally on their knees crying like a bitch right now. All right. Because they are scared. They are fucking scared. They're fucking scared, guys. All right? And then when you tell regular people that don't know a lot of things, they're going to be like, then what's going to happen? And I'm like, what do you mean what's going to happen? They're going to suffer, and we're going to thrive. Like, why would you think that you need to be a part of their bullshit? Why? Because you want to be part of their bullshit? Then go over there and be part of their bullshit. Instead of you stamping your foot down and saying, no, I don't fucking want this shit anymore. You see, when we do this and we do this, guess what? Things change around us. Alright? Not just by us meditating and building and all that, but when we actually get fed up about it. Alright? When Remedy H made a video saying that we can think about every eclipse every month and shit like that. When he said that, I'm literally thinking in my head, literally meditating for a bit, and I'm just imagining eclipses popping up everywhere every day. That's all I saw. Because I was just like, no, I want eclipses happening every day. And all of a sudden, all I see is when I was closing my eyes and just said it, and then all of a sudden, all I see was eclipses everywhere around me. I was just looking at them like, you're the co-creator of your reality, people. Don't make them think that you're a piece of shit. Don't make them think that you are an immortal being. You're not immortal, man. You're not immortal. I made a video showing us that we're not immortal, and I gotta upload that video because I thought I uploaded, but I didn't. So I have to keep up with my uploading videos here. That happens sometimes, you know, when life gets going. All of a sudden, you made like 3 or 4 videos that you haven't uploaded, and you're like, huh, I forgot I have this, you know. Because so many things have already happened because you're thinking about other things, your life also, and then what's happening to the planet, and then you make, you know, stuff like this, and then sometimes you just forget you have these videos, you know, because again, stuff is just happening right now, and that's fine. So just pay attention, guys. Really pay attention. Know thyself, and make sure that make sure no one doesn't stir you the wrong way. All right. Make sure no one doesn't put you to the slaughterhouse, basically. It doesn't matter if it's your friends or family. Let them go. All right? Sooner or later, they're going to realize that they're all going there anyways. All right? And once they are going to realize that they're all going to go there, they will fucking immediately get the fuck out of there. All right? You know? I know I always point out that sometimes, you know, brothers and sisters could die and all this shit. It's because the reason I point that out is because if they are lacking and they don't want to accept all of this shit, especially if the cosmos is giving them the information, they're like, no, what do you think is going to happen to them? When all of a sudden they wake up and they be like, nope, I don't care. Nope, no, oh, I wish it didn't happen to me. Fuck you. Because you don't think there's not going to be people that are like that? Now, it is possible. It is possible that obviously the cosmos is going to change the structure of their brain to the point that they would not fight back for it. It's so possible, and I can literally see that. Because nature needs her soldiers. She needs her babies. Alright? Seriously. That's why I say when sometimes when Mother Nature just smacks you a little bit in the butt a little bit, you have to be like, you have to look around. You have to like look at yourself too and be like, what am I doing wrong? What is going on here that I am not seeing? You know? And that's going to be a lot of people around here soon. A lot of people. All right? There's already hints of some people waking up, basically. Like my sister and her friend and stuff like that. My brother and my brother-in-law. You know, there's things that, you know, they have their own type of mindset of how other things are, and that's fine. But at the same time, they noticing about the lies, and they noticing a lot of things that are like, what the fuck's going on here? So they actually are waking up. They're actually questioning a lot of shit. which is a good thing because you're supposed to question a lot of shit, and they don't want you to question a lot of shit. That's why I told my friend. I told my friend that all these people, all these politicians, all of them are all dead. They're dead. And we're in that time that they don't want you to question a lot, but everyone keeps questioning, and they're scared. They're scared. That's what I told them. They are scared as a motherfucker because people are questioning shit every single day, and that is what's gonna fucking kill them. That's what's gonna kill them. It's gonna kill them. Alright? There's more things that's gonna happen on top of that, obviously, but it's already destroying them as we speak. And we're bringing all of this energy to it, to the forefront, because we need to get back to what we have. And that, yes, we have to revive our spirituality, basically, if that makes sense. You know, I'm trying to pick my words wisely here, you know. So while we raise up the frequency, we raise up obviously ourselves and the planet, but also other people around us. Why do you think some people just wake up automatically or just see certain things when you just talk to them, you know? Not to say there's still some brothers and sisters out there that are like, you know, still asleep a bit, you know. They are. Some of them are ignorant. They just don't want to know. That's why I point that out before. If they're so ignorant to the point that they don't want to, eventually, most likely, nature is going to change their brain structure to the point they have to accept it. Alright? Because nature is very unique. Nature knows what she's doing. She knows what she's doing. She's not stupid. If you think she's stupid, then you are fucking stupid. Alright? I'm dead serious. Don't you think Mother Nature is stupid? It's funny that some people will think that and then still think, oh no, protect the planet, protect the earth, protect nature. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Or in your right mind, you think nature can't defend herself? Do you really think that? Do you really think nature cannot defend herself? The fuck's wrong with you people? The fuck is wrong with you? When something happens unexplainably, and then you're gonna say, oh, it's just a natural occurrence. You know how they always say that? The reason it's called a natural occurrence is because nature is taking over. We all know how ruthless nature can be. Look at these animals that nature made. Alright? Seriously. And we used to spend so much time with these type of animals. I am dead fucking serious. We had a lion, we had a tiger. I'm dead serious. What do you think they made what is it? What do you think they made Dr. Doolittle? For example, and they had Eddie Murphy in there, man, talking to animals, and then his freaking children got that also because he had kids, and that just translated to his kids. Come on, people, come on. You'll be telling you this for such a fucking long time because they're obsessed with us. They can't make something without them. They can't make something without us in it. Alright? It doesn't matter if they put a white person in it. It doesn't matter if they put an Asian person in it. If they start flying and doing all this shit, guess what? They couldn't help themselves because they decided to put us in it. They decided to put our stuff in it. They can't help themselves. They always want to put our stuff in shit. Mainly because, yes, the cosmic law points out that they need to show us. That way, they can still rule. Because if they're not going to do that, they don't show us all of it, but if they show us a little bit of it, we would think certain things, but also they can change that narrative around too. They've done it before. Alright? Look at the whole thing with the Bible. Alright? That's a whole narrative changer right there. Make everyone believe one book, and then keep changing the testaments, and then everyone else changes along with you. Instead of going back to the Old Testament and learning where that comes from, and then looking at other texts besides, you know, the New Testament bullshit that you don't even have to fucking goddamn read for no reason. For no reason. You're wasting your time. You're wasting your time. Alright? Seriously. I talked to a religious person once my mom was dating, and I'm just like, did you read the Book of Enoch? Or even looked it up? And these stupid motherfuckers, sometimes, they literally be like, oh, well, it doesn't say in the Bible, so fuck it. I'm like, oh, so, but yeah, you want to read the book of Genesis or some shit like that. The fuck's wrong with you? These are the type of people that I'm talking about, man. The ignorancy, man. And that's why I did point it out before that don't be surprised if some brothers and sisters just disappear. Not die, just disappear. Go to a different realm that nothing won't happen to them. Just be in a realm that they'd be like, what's going on here? Like, all of a sudden this change, and I'm in a government system, yes, but it's not the way that it was when I was in this realm, for example. They're going to be questioning a lot of stuff like that. Now, I'm not saying that will happen. It could happen. You never know. Because the reason I say that, yes, it's pure imagination, but also than that, anything can happen to you or me. Anything can happen to you or me. Alright? The reason I say these things is because there's just so many people out there that are so not willing to wake up, man. And yes, I've said this before, that, hey, nature's going to force you to wake up and everything like that. But guys, it has to be said sometimes. There's just people out there that just does not want to accept nothing. Okay? And we all know this. I just point this out because, guys, there's going to be a time when that is happening. And all of us are going to be like, yo, what the fuck? You know? And not to say that's not happening now. I'm saying it's going to the point of like, hey, if this happens, we're going to have to tell our people, no, you're not doing this. You're not doing this. You're not acting this way. Okay? Seriously. You know? Because there's going to have to be a time and a place when we have to step in and be like, no, you're not doing this, brother and sister. But no, you're not doing it. Because there's not a balance. You know? And sooner or later, and some of them, look, the reason I say that too is because, that, again, like, yes, it could happen, but it doesn't have to. It doesn't have to. I'm just looking at all perspectives here. Never leave a stone unturned. Okay? Anything is possible, okay? Anything is possible. Seriously. People still think anything is possible ever since the pandemic happened. When that shit happened, everyone's just like, forget it, anything could happen. Anything could happen. Especially when they pointed out aliens and shit like that on the news, they're like, yep, anything can happen. You know? Some people still deny that shit. But I'm like, guys, they're literally telling you. They're literally telling you. Alright? So, I'll see you guys later. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Tell me, if you've been noticing, things around your area that people are not walking and everything like that, or buildings are shutting down and stuff like that. I haven't noticed buildings shutting down in my area, but I have noticed that people are just don't want to fucking walk anymore, man. People are they don't want to. And that's a good thing. Some people be like, oh no, it's a bad thing. The economy is going to drop. Why do you care? Why do you care? Why do you care? The only person that should fucking goddamn care is these rich motherfuckers. Not a peasant like you, for example. Right? Why were peasants, for example, because that's what they think about us. Why would these motherfuckers look at us and all of a sudden they're going to have to feel bad for us for no reason when this shit happens? Are you kidding me? They're going to laugh at us, but also they're going to be scared too. They're like, ha, especially, the reason they will laugh at us is because some of us might not know, but that doesn't matter because eventually that's going to change. You know? So their little ha-ha moments, they can have that. They could. But I'll say this right now, you wicked ones. When you do stuff like that, it's just going to be 10 times worse for you, man. The more you try to do shit to us, the planet, the more it's going to be bad for you. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. Alright? Sooner or later, like, I thought about this when I was walking back home. Like, literally, it just popped up in my head. It was just like, don't be surprised if these motherfuckers just declare war on us. Hey, if you see them outside, kill them. You know? Because they're so fucking desperate. They're so fucking scared, man. Don't be surprised if they don't do shit like that. Alright? Now, like anyone else. Like I said too, if they try to come after us, they're fucked. If they try to have, if they even say stuff like that, anyone tries to do anything, they're fucked. Okay? So it's not going to work, no matter what. No matter what they do, it would not work. It would not work. Okay? So I'll see you guys later. Alright, be safe.